Hi there, Chris here with another quick tip for you all. In this video we're going to continue our look at painting the new Gathering Storm box set models. This video we're going to be working on Belisarius Cawl of the Adeptus Mechanicus. And as you can see here, the model's mostly been assembled except for the cowl. And he's been primed in a light gray using Vallejo Surface Primer at around 20 psi. And I'm going to be using Citadel Abaddon Black using a Badger Patriot 105 at around 20 psi. And as you can see here, just really quickly, I'm just going to begin laying the color down. And essentially I'm just going to be spraying from every which direction I can, and of course trying to keep the paint as thin and keep the coverage as even as possible as we work our way around. Of course, I prefer this method rather than going in with black primer, as black primer can tend to be a bit too thick for the surface, and especially with a model with this much detail, you really don't want to be obscuring any of the details. Next is Lead Belcher from Citadel Air, and this is going to be for all the metallic bits, but essentially the entire model is going to get covered in this, as really everything else is metallic other than his cloak and his robes. And his hood on his head has already been left off, so that'll be left alone as is. Of course, I do spray the metallic bits on that as well. Everything that I've been doing on the model, I've been doing as well onto the hood as well. Arhonian Camoshade is next, and this is after I've applied a nice general coating of Lead Belcher onto the model. And this is being applied fairly generously, as I wanted to really tint the overall surface of the metal as well as fall into the recesses. And so once it's dry, you can see here how it's gone to a really kind of greeny kind of state, which is what I want. I want to have that metal kind of have that aged kind of look to it. And so next I'm going to come back in with some Iron Breaker with using the Badger Patriot 105. Spraying it around again, sticking around to the 20 psi, and we're going to basically come at it directly from the top, and we're just going to spray straight down at the model, giving us kind of that zenithal type of highlight onto the model. And this is pretty much for all the entirety of the model. It's getting sprayed straight down at it. Next is Necron Compound. This is a really bright silver, and this is going to get dry brushed on most of the metal areas, especially little claws and feet. Some of the little areas that some of the spray didn't quite get to, and that's fine. Again, and so you can see here we're sort of just dry brushing a lot of the details and just picking out a lot of the edges and things like that, and just kind of cleaning everything up. Now everything does still have a slight green hue to it. It's really kind of in the recesses, but just gives us that slight age look. But otherwise, the metal areas are still really kind of the dominant thing, and so that'll get toned down just a little bit once we come back in at with some alternate colors for the trim. We've got even more painting tutorials in the Silver MiniWarGaming Vault if you want to watch another one today about how I work on the trim of the armor, which you're doing it in copper. Just click on the link in the video description below to watch it right now. If you don't have a MiniWarGaming Vault membership, you can click on the link and sign up for a free 7-day trial. If you make sure that you get the silver membership, so you get access to all the painting tutorials, and you get instant access to over 1,000 painting tutorials already in the vault. And so thank you for watching, and happy wargaming.